What is up, YouTube? It's Punky Monkey coming at you today. We're going to talk a little bit about this Fortnite Blackhole, or as some may call it, the Fortnite Butthole. Because, let's face it, it really does look like a butthole with glowy, weird stuff coming out of it. We'll get more into that a little bit later with some of the wonderful tweets we have. But let's take a look at this whole theory about what is going on with Fortnite. No one really knows what's going on with this game right now. It is totally out of question. Everybody's wondering what is happening. I mean, Fortnite is dark. Their Instagram's dark, Facebook's dark, everything's dark. Go to your website, dark. What's going on? No one knows. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a listen to the tapes, 7 tapes of the visitors that, well, kind of have blown a lot of people out of the water today. Like, the minds of people are now thinking, like, I'm telling you, it's the only game in the world that's going to do something this insane, okay? Because it is that insane that they would take something like a video game and not only completely disrupt the online play of it, but bring it into the real life. So we're going to take a listen to these tapes, and I really think as we go through, we're probably going to jump and talk about different sections of these tapes because they really get to you mentally, get to you.
What the 7 of us are attempting is very risky. I suspect they are not the only ones watching, but it must be done or we lose the bridge forever.
Okay, now let's talk about this part. What the 7 of us are attempting is very risky. At this point, I believe that the visitor is recording this. And I'm just saying, out of thought, I believe the visitor is recording this and is in one of his parallels, probably the first parallel of this entirety, I guess is what you can call it. Okay? So he's saying the 7 is finding this very risky. Or maybe he's listening to this over and over again, and I honestly, this part confuses me as far as what is going on here. The 7 of us is listening. There's been 7 seasons from when this started, all with different visitors, all in different universe, looping together in each separate universe of Fortnite through these rift zones that we go to these different universes. I mean, okay, not everything is different, but there's a big change in a lot of different areas. I suspect they are not the only ones watching, but it must be done or we lose the bridge forever. The bridge to revert everything that's happened, or the bridge to complete the transaction of what he was originally trying to do. The question is, and a big question that I'm having, are we going to see Fortnite Season 1 Day 1? Are we going to see it revert back to before this even happened? Or are we going to see it completing what he was attempting to do to begin with and finishing off everything that's going on? No one really knows, but the theories are there. Now just listen to this a little bit longer.
I speculate that no one calculated the formation of the island, that interdimensional matter collisions would resolve rather than push. Now that I witnessed it firsthand, it's obvious that pinching alone made it inevitable. When I hear this again, will it help me remember? Or once looped, will I be just as muted as the others? No matter, it seems the lengthy precautions worked.
Now that was quite a big chunk of stuff, but I think entirely, like, you're getting what's going on here. It's almost like he's talking to himself in another parallel dimension that when he hopes that he can listen to again when he jumps to the next zone, or if he doesn't make it at all, or if someone somehow gets a hold of this recording, right? So, you know, you got all these tapes, you got all these things that have been put together, kind of a mystery leading into the end. He's done this. And he says, when I hear this again, right there, when I hear this again, because it sounds like he's heard this before, will it help me remember? Because let's face it, is he actually remembering anything? If he's just a person in a 3rd or 4th or 5th dimension, parallel universe, whatever you want to call it, and he's hearing this again and again and again, to him, is he actually remembering what he said originally? Or is he just hearing this for the first time, completely confused about what's going on? He's lived this over and over again, kind of like a Groundhog's Day theory, right? Exactly what his next statement was, or once looped, will it be just muted as the others. Like, I've never heard this before. Maybe I never said this. This is all new to him. No matter, it seems, the lengthy precautions worked. So maybe he's now 7th parallel dimension later, 7th rift later, whatever you want to call it. He's stopped time, which happened in season 10, technically with the asteroid coming down. Stopped time completely, and is now waiting for the moment. He's going to do this. He's fixed the time continuum with the rocket. He's got a way to either, again, revert it back to the season 1 start of this entirety, or completely finish what he was doing in the first place. And boom. New map, new area, new everything. Maybe he's jumped so far in advance that it's done. Like, whatever is in the past is over with. Let's listen to some more.
The theorem was a success. You arrived outside the loop at the exact moment of expansion. This effectively paused the singularity, giving us time to create the devices needed to synchronize the junction. What I didn't factor was that the only way to trigger the device was from within the loop itself. Thus this hasty and primitive recording, and why now I find myself looped. Activate the beacon at precisely the moment this timer reaches nothing. The 0 point must be contained once more. If they are correct, it will be the end.
Okay, so he says that he needs to trigger the device from within the loop itself, thus hasty and primitive recording, and why now you or himself has to complete this, right? So he's talking to, he thinks other people, but he's really not. He's talking to himself, who's continuously through a loop of different parallel universes. Now he says activate the beacon precisely at the moment when the timer reaches nothing, which is 0 point. Technically, that's 0000 on the timer. If he activated at the exact time, would time stay still and go back to the exact 0 point of this happening, which technically is season 3, or sooner, depending on when he started this project? Okay, or is it gonna activate and completely do what it did, but reverse it and go to the next zone, area, map, whatever you want to call it, dimension, the dimension he was trying to get to in the first place? And if they're correct, see, this is the most confusingest part about this entire thing. If they're correct, it's the end, right? So now everybody's thinking, okay, is Fortnite over with? Like, is this it? A lot of people are thinking, this is crazy. This has been 6 hours, going 7 hours, whatever it's been. Why is it taking so long to get the game back up? Some people are just basically, hey, what's going on here, right? Come on, Fortnite, get it together. I mean, it's great and all that you're doing this kind of crazy things and changing the video game history, because no one's ever done this before. But how long are you going to let it go on for? And now you've got these secret codes, these secret numbers that are populating as you're watching this, which is making people just want to watch it even more. So now you've literally sat here, watched a black hole for hours on end when it accumulates different numbers. And then this is supposed to make a pattern? What if Fortnite what if it's something crazy, like if somebody has every single number that's ever been posted in this entire clip and they turn it into Fortnite? And what if Fortnite gives them away $1 million? What if it wasn't a waste of time? What if it was the most enormous social experiment ever known to man? I mean, you're talking about millions and millions of people watching streams from Twitch to Twitter to Facebook to Mixer to YouTube, all over the place. Millions of people watching this one video just of a black hole. It's either the most insane business plot ever, or it's not. And I mean, there's a lot of theories out there, but this is just my theory. I'm thinking that like maybe like this is just my theory. Okay, I'm not 100% right. I don't know if I'm right. Well, let's look at some other theories that are out there. Okay, we're gonna look at some other theories. All right, so Dr. Disrespect tweeted literally right after all this happened. He's probably one of the first tweets. I mean, so quick. We can already know that was going to happen. Doc hates Fortnite. He knows it. He says it. Doc's an awesome guy. I love Doc to death. I watch his videos, his streams. He's a great streamer. One of the most entertaining streamers out there. However, what he says, Fortnite is gone. I couldn't be happier. Demonized children will turn back to normal 8th graders. Their gaming industry will get back to quality, soulful development. No more overhyped phoniness. I'm pretty sure Doc's just upset because he can't do any more streams in Fortnite. There's no bathrooms around. Apparently he found a leak that the bathrooms were taken out. Sorry, Doc. Tfue actually yoinked this tweet from someone else. He actually didn't take credit for it because he was going to, but then realized that he probably shouldn't. So he did tag the person that tweeted it, but this was a great tweet. We've realized after 2 years that y'all are a bunch of ungrateful fucks, so we shut down the servers. Peace, losers, LOL. So obviously somebody just trolling here, but it was a good, funny tweet, and I was amused watching this live on the stream. So if you didn't see Tfue's stream, go check it out. My favorite tweet of all time, honestly, is going to be this one by Pornhub. We have better buttholes to stare at than Fortnite. Come on now. I mean, they're not wrong. So just remember, Pornhub is out there, and Pornhub even plays Fortnite. That means something. And obviously, the butthole just isn't as great. Tim the Tatman tweets, there's not a shot we're about to lose to the Jets. Well, I guess this isn't really in Fortnite news, but you did lose to the Jets. Sorry, Tim. Nice try, though. Dr. Lupo throws out a tweet. Yo, anyone know what's in the Fortnite item shop right now? Old age is getting to Lupo. Fortnite dark. 100% dark. Fortnite is 100% dark right now. And this is what it looks like. You go to Fortnite, they have 9.1 million followers, which they've gained over 2 million followers. This is the best tactic ever. They've done a great job. Gained over 2 million followers a day. Or close to it. I don't really know the specifics as far as numbers goes. No picture. The black hole as their main header. One tweet. The rest is gone. And that's it. So you've heard it. You've read some of the tweets from the streamers. I've given you my theory. I mean, I can't tell you that my theory is right. I don't really honestly know. I'm thinking maybe it'll go one way. Maybe it'll go the other way. Maybe we'll see the old map back. Everybody probably pretty happy about that. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll see a completely new map with new ways to build or different vehicles, like, you know, where there's maybe some boats or maybe new weapons or maybe new traps. Hey, you never know. Honestly, I think the community needs a change. I'm glad the change is happening. So we'll see what happens. Until next time, this is my theory on Fortnite Blackhole event. I really honestly could say that my theory is probably piss poor. And it might suck, but you never know. We might see some crazy stuff happen within the next couple of days. I really feel like this is going to last. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. You know, give me the old thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you thought. Drop a follow or sub. Sorry, I'm not on Twitch. drop a sub. And yeah, let's see what happens, man. I want to see what you guys' thoughts are. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. We'll probably do some more videos like this in the future. I had fun doing it.